Final 9. A card game, based on the sport of disc golf, for 1 to 4 players, where a round takes about 30 minutes or more to play. The expansion pack comprises of an 18-hole course, based in a suburban neighborhood, another 18-hole course, situated in a forest, 6 suburban-specific disc cards, 13 suburban-specific action cards, 6 forest-specific disc cards, 13 forest-specific action cards, 2 scorecards, 4 double-sided character cards, 4 reference cards, 2 roof cards, 2 cluster cards, 4 player meeples, and 2 rule booklets. Each hole card is similar to the core game park course, in that they are made up of a set of linear grids, for which you need to move up, down, and across to complete each hole. Each hole has its own par, a tee pad, a basket, and new features like roads, roofs, yards, forest, slopes, clusters, ponds, as well as some of the standard features like islands, clumps of trees, and edge of card out of bounds. The expansion pack introduces another category of disc, fairway. They are also backhand and forehand specific, and tend to go as far as a mid-range disc, but are more understable than most discs. Some also have the ability to go diagonal, so you can bypass the forest, clusters, or clumps. All the expansion pack discs also have resistance to either the skipping surfaces of the suburban course or the rolling slopes of the forest course. There are course-specific action cards included in the expansion pack. Skills, deviations, calls, and luck for the suburban holes are based around the skipping nature of the course, while the action cards in the forest are based more on the density and rolling aspects present. Just like the park course, the expansion pack courses can both be played in a full layout, front or back 9, as mega holes, stacked in order, or shuffled. The courses in the expansion pack can only be played in conjunction with the core game, so make sure you have that ready as well. To play one of the courses, shuffle the core game disc stack together with the chosen course-specific disc cards, and core game action stack together with the chosen course-specific action cards. Then, play Final 9 as set out in the core gameplay rules, while incorporating your chosen course's specific gameplay features. The suburban course involves a lot of disc skipping. Discs can skip off roads or end up out of bounds on them, skip off roofs, not knowing where they will land, or land in yards, which are hazards, and gain a penalty, but your next throw is still from the yard grid. In the forest, discs can't go through, they hit and land in the first section hit. Though, if in the forest, it is -1 distance coming out of it again. And if you want to try to go through, you will stop on every forest grid hit, with a -1 every time. The ground is sloped, so discs will roll after landing. Some baskets are also sloped, making drop-ins hard. There are ponds, which are the same as OB water, and also clusters, that you have to navigate through, by drawing the next action card. Finally, the forest course is the only course you can play deviations from your hand, before the throw. These help with navigating the tight forest lines. At the beginning of a round, each player can choose a character card and side. Each character has unique abilities. Use one ability once per 9 holes. Turn the card sideways once used, then straighten it up after 9 holes, ready for use again. During the game, use the corresponding markers or player meeple if desired. Use the score tracker from the core game to keep score as you progress through the holes. The winner of the game is the player who has the lowest score on the course over the number of holes chosen. The 3 levels of play in Final 9 can also be used on each of the expansion pack courses. For Rec, ignore most of the features, except ponds and card edge out of bounds. For Am, play the game as standard. Though, you can still make the game easier by removing the dot cards from play if you want. For Pro, a disc still can't fly over clumps on the suburban course. And, at the beginning of each hole, you can still draw the next card to determine the wind direction. where it is -1 into the wind, a long distance or fade, and +1 if going with the wind. As with the levels of play, battle rules can also be played on either of the expansion pack courses, because it's still a battle against the courses and the players too. And so, that is how you play the expansion pack for Final 9, a disc golf card game. We hope you enjoy it.